My name is Ann Kraft, and in September of 2015, I was diagnosed with stage 3 uterine cancer. Started feeling some cramping, and I thought, well, this is unusual, and we just moved, so I was trying to take care of all the things with the new house, and then I decided I really need to go get this checked out. They determined that it was cancerous, so I got a referral immediately to Dr. Ford and met with him, and they decided that we needed to do surgery, so we went in and did a hysterectomy, and the results of that came back as stage 3 cancer. And that was probably one of the worst, darkest days. I just remember feeling like a big hole had opened up. So it was a pretty awful day. I remember, Dr. Ford and Nicole were just awesome. They were very compassionate, patient. Patient is a word that I think about with Dr. Ford. There's no question. He makes you feel like you're the only person in the world, and I really think I was their only patient for the last 3 years. So, but that made things better, but it was really a hard, dark day. It wasn't very long afterwards that we got started with the chemotherapy, and I'll tell you, the infusion session was great. The nurses there were wonderful. They really became good friends of ours, and it sounds strange, but I looked forward to it. I was really fortunate and didn't have any really bad side effects from it, so we went right into radiation, and I worked with Dr. Cutno, and her staff was great, really good, and met a lot of really great people from that. The staff, Dr. Ford's office, that if you ever called and had an issue or a concern, they were right on it. Nicole was always great. I felt like I had a direct line to her, that if I had a question, I wasn't feeling quite right, or just something small I needed to ask her, she was always there to get back to me by the end of the day and would go through whatever question I had or explore things. Even if they were kind of crazy questions, she'd go through them. Even recently, I had some concerns, and Dr. Ford said, come on, let's get you in, let's check you out and see what's going on, and assured me everything was okay. So they've always just been extremely attentive. They take the time to make sure they answer all of your questions and concerns. And I would bring my husband with me, and he always had a list of questions. And so he would go through those, and Dr. Ford would answer all of them. So we always felt like that everything we asked was important and needed the time to be discussed. And I never felt rushed in any of our appointments. I came back last year and ran the Richmond Marathon, which was one of my goals to do. So it, surprisingly, with the care that I got, and I think I was pretty lucky that it had a pretty minimum impact on my actual day. Spend time talking to your doctor and asking all the questions you have so that you can live the life the way you want. Reach out to people. There's more support than you'll ever believe. I kept a lot of stuff to myself and just to a close group of friends, but the more I shared it, the more support I got, and the more empowered I felt about it.